Hello, Sarah Levin here, the Artful Inker. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and as I promised in my onstage presentation and the video that you can watch on my YouTube channel, I'm here today with the video for the floating frame technique card that I did with the Everything Rosy product medley. So let's flip this camera around and get started with the good stuff. For the floating frame card, I've used the Everything is Rosy stamp set and the coordinating Everything is Rosy thinlits, and stamped and die cut lots of pieces. And now on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of Whisper White, I'm going to arrange my die cut pieces all over this piece. I'll be right back once that's done and we'll move on from there. Now that I have my pieces arranged, I'm going to add a piece of Glad Press and Seal over the top. Oops. It will hold all of my die cut pieces in place. It is lightly tacky on one side. I just want to shift a few of these back that I shifted as I put the piece down. Now let's turn this over and carefully lift the white cardstock off because it's not stuck. Okay, then I'm going to put this through my Big Shot with a rectangle stitched framelit, and I'll be right back. So now I have my frame and this centerpiece left from the die cutting. I'm going to hang on to this and we'll flip this piece over, and it's just bare cardstock on the back, and I'm going to start and add dimensionals all the way around to these pieces. So give me a moment and I'll be back. You don't need to watch me put on dimensionals. So with my dimensionals on the back, I have placed this on a Night of Navy card base. You'll want to make sure that your die cut shape in the center is straight on your card base, and then give it a press, and then gently peel the press and seal. I'll be back in a second and we'll finish this up. So now the press and seal is off and we have these bits that are hanging over, and I'm just going to take my paper snips and trim. A couple of tips as you contemplate making your own floating frames card. The stitch dies are harder to use if you have layered up your die cut pieces for your frame. So you will need a shim to cut through the layers. I used both standard dimensionals and minis so that I had lots of support for my pieces. And then carefully remove the press and seal as it is sticky and you don't want to lose parts of your design. So then I've simply die cut another stitched rectangle and used the thank you sentiment from Everything Rosy, and I may embellish a little further, but there's your floating frame card. Thanks for stopping by today. This was Sarah Levin, the Artful Inker, at theartfulinker.com. I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give me a like for this video, and then hop on over to my blog, theartfulinker.com, and shop with me.